Well, elite cowboy tips. Got a couple vids out, said I was gonna do this and that and all that. Man, you get yourself on about, a good sized farm, animals, couple kids, a wife, and I put the stuff, my family, and the things that are real important to me, I put it above all my fishing stuff. So I hope everybody understands that. And I'm not a big, tuber and whatnot. But I did it. I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it now. And I'm driving and nobody to talk to. I'm by myself, driving up to New York for the Bassmaster Open. So I figured hey, let's do it. We're going to talk about random stuff. Try and keep it short. But we're going to throw a little tip in there, a little cowboy, little tip. I'm not a cowboy, but whatever. It's what they call me. So we're going to roll with it. We're going to give one little fishing tip, and then I'm just going to ramble about a bunch of stuff. Just because I'm bored and I'm driving. But, okay, let's give you a good little tip here. I think this is an important tip, and it's really simple. And I just see it. And listen, there's, some people don't have all the time to fish, all right? Some people got a lot of time. But if you're going to fish a tournament, here's your tip. This is the tip you're going to get. Elite tip number, whatever it is. If you're going to go fish a tournament and you're practicing for your tournament, okay, say you got, I would highly recommend that you take 3 days max practicing for a tournament. Even if you don't know the lake, just way plenty of time to find them and figure out what you're going to do. So, but you're going to practice for a tournament. Say you got a day. You only got a day. All right. And typically, most weekend tournaments of guys, they work, they got a job. I do this for a living, so I get 3 days for sure every time. But a lot of people only have a day of practice, maybe typically the day before. Tournaments on Saturday, they take off of work on Friday, drive up to the lake Thursday or whatever. Start fishing on Friday. You catch fish and you get the pattern going, and you go around and you do the same thing, and you really you got to know that there's a lot, the other people in the tournament know that that's a way to catch fish, because everybody knows, and anyway, for the most part, they're going to get pressured too by other folks. So the tip here is to just not catch. If you're really wanting to do well in the tournament, if you're doing it for fun and you just want to go and you're all about, if you can wear them out and you don't care that you finish, last in the tournament on the tournament day, then hey, this video's not for you, or this tip's not for you. Because I get it 100%. Fish them, catch them. But I don't want you guys, I want everybody to know that, and this is really common sense to me, but you can't, if you're catching them and you really catch them good in practice, and you're catching them good all around, and you keep doing the same thing, you don't go look for nothing new, and say they're on brush piles and they're eating a worm, and every brush pile you find, new brush piles, new lake, every brush pile you find, you're getting bites out of. You don't want to do that, because you're not going to catch any of the fish you caught the next day for sure, and maybe one or two if you get lucky, but big ones, more than likely the big fish, you ain't going to catch them. If you pull up to a brush pile, catch a 5-pounder, you ain't going to catch them in the tournament the next day. Ain't going to happen. I can't say that 100%, but 99.8% chance not going to happen. So my tip here is don't do it. If you want to do well, and you want to do well in the tournament, you show up at the lake, you caught a good one in the brush pile. We got live scope now, so like you pull up and you look at it and you see the fish and like, hey, there's fish in that pile. And then you maybe you do get 2 or 3 bites, whatever, fishing a couple piles, and you get it dialed down to like, hey, they're on this thing. Just go around the lake and mark all that, as many as you can find that have fish on them. You can look at them with your live scope and like, oh, there's fish there, don't even make a cast. And then they're okay, you've got something there. Absolutely, 100%. But it seems so simple, but a lot of people don't do it. And I see a lot of people don't do it. I talk to a lot of people that fish tournaments and stuff, and they tell me they did this or that, and man, we wore them out in practice, but well, there's a reason. So you gotta, sometimes it's hard to judge, but that's my tip, is just don't practice too much. Too much information is, in my experience, I've been fishing as a pro in front of the boat this is my 6th year, so I don't get any information on any lakes. I've done it before. It's always messed in my head. You have to do what you got confidence in and what you like to do, and you get these preconceived ideas and things from other people, and they never work out. Like, never, ever. They don't. I mean, it just to me, and this is my experience. So the less is more for me. Less information I get, the better. I don't pre-practice on anything. Just show up, fish, figure them out. Sometimes you don't. I don't figure them out every tournament. Shoot, man, it's tough. Like, sometimes you got to do, pick up a little worm, catch some keepers. I mean, so that's my tip. I think y'all got that tip there. Tip, cowboy tip, whatever. But yeah, so we're cruising up New York. Got the Bassmaster Open on St. Lawrence River. I can fish the tournament. I don't think it's turning off limits, but I'm going to be in the boat with other people, so like nobody can talk to me about fishing. The guy that's fishing with me in the tournament, Mark, he's never been there, so they can't ever have been on the lake, like fishing the lake. So there's that. So a bunch of rules, but it's a good time for me to get up there, and I plan on, I think I got a good shot to win the tournament. Am I going to do that great? I don't know, but either way, it'll be a good little smallmouth warm-up for me before I go to St. Clair for the Bassmaster Elite Series event, which is in a week. So going for a warm-up, driving, man, like 1,000 miles today. 1,000 miles. Try and get up at around Erie, in between Erie and Buffalo, or I don't even know if Erie's, yeah, it's somewhere up there. So they drive to 10 o'clock tonight all day long. It's the traveling fisherman as I am. This is what we do, and it's fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm excited to go there. Don't like to drive, don't like leaving my family, but it's not, when you do it like all the time and it's like so much, you're like, man, it's the worst part about it. But hey, it's part of the job. There's a lot of jobs out there people got to do, they don't like to do. There's a lot of hard work you got to do that you don't like to do. You sweat, but you do it because it's your job. Is fishing, professional fishing, technically a job? Well, yeah, I guess. It's a job. I mean, is it a real job? I don't know. I don't know if it's a real job. I don't know. That word job is interesting to me. Job. I mean, who? Think about it. Job. The more I say it, I don't even know what it is. But I don't think I got a real job. I think I'm just blessed to do the fishing thing. So I'm probably rambling too much. Yeah, we're about 10:48. Okay. Anyway, going fishing. Northern Swing, rookie year, sitting 15th in the points on the Elite Series, which is great. 3 tournaments left. Make the Classic. Some other things we could win, maybe. Never know. Hey, I don't count myself out. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna shoot for 3 top 10s. See where we end up. Ain't no reason why I can't do it. I'll tell you that right now. 100% possible. Gotta think positive. Positive attitude. And you'll get it done. Does it happen overnight? Negative. Been doing this for a while now. Not as much as some people, I get it, but been doing it for a while. And put some goals out there. Write them down. Remind yourself every day of them. And it'll happen. It will happen. Okay, there it is. Signing off here. I wanted to say one thing before we close. Something that I saw and I've seen, and it's everywhere you go, but I'm on the airplane, and this really ate at me. I'm on the airplane. We're in about the 5th row. I went to ICAST literally like just the other day. Flew back home a couple days ago, and I guess I got to take this exit here. So there's some kids, a couple young kids, and they're flying by themselves. You know, they're in they're teenagers, and they're about 5 or 6 rows back from us on the plane. I'm sitting on the inside aisle lane. It's like 3 deep on my side. Got my kids, my wife, and then it's 3 on the other side. And there's a couple older folks, you know, a little slower, nice people, just older individuals. And they, those 2 kids, and then there was a lady with a baby behind them, and just some, you know, some people that need some maybe extra time or help getting out of the airplane. And 2 kids in the back, about a couple rows behind the lady with the baby. As soon, I'm talking like, and this is a one-way flight from Orlando to Little Rock. As soon as they take the seatbelt sign off and we park at the thing, they run up and like 3 or 4 rows up right next to me and in front of this other person, and they're trying to get off the plane, and they don't have anywhere to go. This is it. They're not leaving from Little Rock going anywhere. I mean, they're not. I know they're not. And I'll tell you why here in a second. And so it kind of upset me, because people were trying to get up and get their luggage and their bags, and they couldn't because these 2 kids thought they needed to run up and get in front of people to get off the airplane. when we've all been sitting there and they don't have any respect for the people that are in front of them, and it really made me angry. And I didn't say anything to him. I may have hit that one kid with the luggage bag or something, you know, just to give him a little nudge, like, sorry dude, you ain't gonna run up here and I'm not gonna not get my luggage out, like I'm pulling it out. So just really made me upset, this younger generation and no respect for other people. And I'm not gonna get into why they may be that way, but I just wanted to let everybody know that, or I wanted to encourage people to stop and, you know, and I'm getting older, so maybe it's just where I'm at in my life, and I may have been, I don't think I would have done that as a kid, but I just want to encourage people to know the people around you, respect them, maybe help, you know, maybe try and help them and show some love and some respect for those older folks, and, you know, people that have a little more difficulty. I think it's a good thing, and I mean, there's no doubt it is, and hopefully we can get some more people out there acting like that. Younger kids, if you're watching, like, you know, I was in a hurry. I know I was a kid too. I mean, I did all the same stuff, but just to just chill out, respect, you know, show some people some kindness, and don't be so selfish. Because it's just not good. And you look back at that stuff when you get older, like me, and, you know, you just think, man, I was an idiot. And it's just part of growing up. But anyways, try and be courteous, respectful to everyone, no matter what the circumstance is. And I need to do better at that too. I'm not perfect or anything, so. But anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for watching this YouTube video. I may get on here and ramble now. Like, we'll just ramble about stuff and whatever. Driving. See y'all.